Frida was enjoying all the wealth in her life. New clothes, new wigs, a car in her name, school fees paid, and money sent to her parents every week. Life felt so blessed, and she did not know what was going to happen. She thought everything was good and real.
Frida was a simple university student from a poor family in Ibadan. She shared a small hostel room with her cousin Princess. Life was always tight. Fees was always a problem. 6 months earlier, Princess had met Ifeanyi. He lived in the estate near their hostel. He was flashy, nice cars, expensive clothes, always spending money freely. They were just friends at first, but Princess hoped it would become more. One afternoon, she brought him to their hostel. The moment Ifeanyi saw Frida, he froze. He stared at her deeply, like he had discovered something valuable. Later, he asked quietly, "Who is that girl?" From that day, everything changed. He stopped calling Princess. He started chasing Frida seriously. Princess was upset, but she did not know the truth. Ifeanyi was not in love. He belonged to an occult group with his close friends. And according to what they believed, Frida carried something special, something that could bring increase and wealth. He saw profit, not love. Frida's life changed quickly. School fees cleared, new wigs and clothes arrived often. A car was delivered. Money was sent to her parents weekly. Her parents began calling him our son and prayed for him at every call. Frida was honest from the beginning. "I will wait until marriage," she said. He smiled and agreed patiently. After graduation, they had a beautiful wedding in the estate. Everyone celebrated. But the real pattern began after the wedding. Almost every weekend, one of his friends would arrive with his wife and announce good news. A new baby, a promotion, a big contract. The wife would sit down with Frida, laughing like everything was normal. But the wife were just a cover. The good news was an excuse. Drinks would be poured. They would call her to join. She would laugh and drink. But every morning after, she woke up weak, drained, empty. She could barely remember the night. Months passed. She grew thinner. Her skin became dry. Her eyes lost their brightness. Sometimes she would wake up feeling sore, used, yet she could not clearly remember anything being with her husband. She would ask him. He would smile gently. "Baby, you worry too much. You are sweet. You are perfect. Maybe you are just stressed." Then he would distract her with gifts or shopping. Slowly, she began to doubt herself. One night, another friend came, arrived with his wife and the usual good news. Drinks were poured again, but this time, Frida pretended to drink. She stayed alert. When Ifeanyi carried her upstairs, she went limp and closed her eyes. She heard him go back downstairs. Then she heard the men laughing. One of them said, "Make this one last longer than the first wife." Another added, "Take it easy. Let her bring more before she goes." Ifeanyi laughed softly. Anything for the money. Her heart pounded. Then she heard footsteps. The door opened. Ifeanyi came into the room. He looked at her body lying still on the bed. In a calm voice, he said gently, "Do your job." Then he turned and walked away. She heard the front door close. She heard his car engine start. He had left with his friends. Silence filled the house. Then she heard claws on the floor. A dog entered the room slowly. Its eyes looked strange in the dim light. In that second, everything became clear. The celebrations, the drinks, the weakness, the first wife, the ritual. The dog moved closer. Frida's body trembled, but she did not freeze. With sudden strength, she grabbed the bedside lamp and struck the dog hard. She did not wait to see what happened next. Barely covered, shaking and terrified, she ran out of the house into the dark night. She ran to her parents' house and knocked desperately. They opened the door and saw her shaking. She told them everything, but her father shouted angrily, "After all that man has done for us, this is how you repay him?" The mother agreed. "You want to destroy your own blessing." Her father pushed her out and locked the door. She ran to Princess crying. Princess listened carefully. When Frida finished speaking, Princess was shocked and secretly relieved. If he had chosen me, it would have been me. Princess then took her to their pastor. After serious prayers, the pastor confirmed, "Your husband and those men are in an occult group." His first wife followed the same pattern: celebrations, drinks, going thin and weak, then sudden death. He gave her strict instructions. Do not let him see you for 1 month. Do not use anything he bought. Return everything he gave your parents. Frida disappeared. She changed her location, avoided everything connected to him. Soon, Ifeanyi's wealth began to collapse. Deals failed, money slowed, friends stopped visiting, no more celebrations. Exactly 1 month later, Frida's father collapsed and died suddenly. He had refused to return the gifts. After that, Ifeanyi lost everything. People said he began talking to himself. The man who once celebrated every weekend now lived in silence. Frida survived. If she had drunk that night like the other nights, she might not be alive today. If you enjoy stories like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Stories by Phoebe. You never know who might need to hear the next one. Stay safe. Not everything that shines is good.